Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Hope you all having a good day. Alhamdulillah, I'm not too bad. Been sleeping a lot because of my narcolepsy. And also, my senses are on overdrive because of my narcolepsy and my cervical dystonia. I'm hoping that although my last appointment for the injections for my cervical dystonia was cancelled, I'm hoping a new appointment comes soon. Today, alhamdulillah, although I slept all morning, this afternoon I was taken to the park for a picnic with some family, alhamdulillah. So that gave me a bit of fresh air. Although I did actually have a sleep attack while at the picnic in the park. So although it was an enjoyable time, I did have a nap while I was there, which is kind of my norm. The past week, a lot of things have been going on, around the world. And there's been a few things that have set off my emotions. Like I say, I've got a couple of illnesses that cause my senses to be on overdrive. So one of the things I discovered recently, was that I'd been supporting some group and, shouting, what I believed was right. And then this past week, I discovered their true intentions. And some of their intentions, go against my principles. So I had to rethink, although, I'll still be shouting, I'll still be giving my opinion and being straightforward with many people. I don't really want to be associated with this group. So I've asked a lot to forgive me, to be honest. And I hope and pray that if I've upset or harmed anybody, that they also forgive me, because it wasn't my intention. And one of the things I've noticed, since I've had, all the illnesses that I have at the moment, is that what happened was I didn't research this group thoroughly. And that's something that I would have done in the past. I would have researched them thoroughly and made sure that the intentions they're showing the world are the intentions, that don't go against my principles. But, Allah knows why that happened, For me, it could be just another test in my life, to see how I cope, and alhamdulillah, although I crumbled for a little while, I did have a mini breakdown, from my depression, and from, knowing the true intentions of this group, which go against my principles. I'm not naming anybody, I'm not shaming anybody, each to their own. I'm not going to give up, shouting for what I believe in. Even with all my illnesses, my cervical dystonia, my narcolepsy, depression, seasonal asthma, eczema, hay fever, dermatitis, loose IBS, stress incontinence. Even with all that, I'm not going to give up till my last breath. So, I did actually, come up with my own picture, with my own slogan. Because I do want to help others, and I've always been a strong believer that if somebody isn't being treated equally, then we need to to say something. We need to do something. We need to make sure, that people are treated equally, because we should be one humankind. There should be no, you know, can't have this, can't do that. What's that all about? I'm half caste. I have a son with some Irish in him. My youngest brother is Jamaican, mixed Jamaican English. And in my opinion, we should all be treated the same. In Islam, it teaches that no one is superior to another. And if I treat you with love and respect, it's because that's how I expect others to treat me. And it saddens me when it doesn't happen, or it saddens me when people say this is what they want, and then they have another agenda. We are one humankind, and although my senses are on overdrive, and although my illnesses this past week have flared up big time, some of that is down to the narcolepsy and the cervical dystonia, and hopefully will settle once I have the injections in my neck, because they're late now. I just want to say that alhamdulillah, I'm here, I'm okay. No matter how much pain I'm in, no matter how much I slip from the narcolepsy, Allah gave me another day, and for that I'm truly blessed. Thank you for watching my videos, and have a good evening.